Did it record hello? Anyways, again, hello everybody! If you're a subscriber or you're familiar with my channel, you would already know that my camera has sometimes delay problems, so that's why sometimes I say once hello and other times I appear to say it twice, and yeah. Anyways, I felt inspired to do a quick video, or quick in my terms, because I think, as you already know, I'm not really that fast into making videos. Like, if I make a tutorial, it can't be less than 15 minutes. I don't know why, but that's how I roll. Anyways, the quick video will be basically on how I keep my acne under control, or somewhat control. If you're already familiar with me in my past videos, you might already know this, but I'm gonna repeat it again. I have already tried pretty much everything in terms of medical and drugs for acne, birth control, antibiotics, some corticoids that were injected where I had the cysts, all kinds of acids, that's glycolic, mandelic, phytic, lactic acid, salicylic acid, you name it, probably I have tried it. I have also undergone 3.5, almost 4 cycles of Roaccutane. I know that's a lot and it was very taxing. My last cycle I stopped it because I started to have severe muscle pain, and the cycle before that, it was really horrible because I had to be with painkillers because it was really hurting me, and especially since I'm an athlete, then I can't really afford to not work out in order for my acne to go away. I'd rather work out and have a lot of acne. It's just like that. Acne is just a small portion of my face compared to the overall well-being and good feel that I get from working out and performing well. So anyways, this being said, my last cycle I had to stop it, and yes, Roaccutane has diminished the level of acne that I have. I used to have severe cysts. That means my entire jawline was bruised, and it was really painful to go to sleep at night because this entire area, well, I'm a side sleeper or a back sleeper, but usually I fall asleep on my side, and it was just so painful. I had to take painkillers in order to calm it down. I had to put sort of like topical anesthetics and stuff like that, and it wasn't fun at all. You might say, hey, you can't really have that, you look fine. Yeah, that's my skin. Fortunately, I don't tend to have scarring. I tend to have keloid type of scarring, but they're minimal. They're like on this area, and you might not see it until you come up close because I'm really pale and my scars are like white. Like, if you think sort of a stretch mark in a sense, but bulged, that's the type of scarring I got. So in a sense, I'm lucky because when I put makeup, you cannot see anything of the scarring because it's not like a crevice, it's rather going outside, so I can like work with it a little bit better. But yeah, this being said, birth control did somewhat control a bit my acne. Not really a lot, but like it was an improvement, but it was giving me depression. I wasn't recovering as well from workouts. I wasn't feeling well. Overall, I wasn't happy, and I have tried something like between 12 and 15 birth control pills ever since I started this, which is, well, yeah, 10 years ago I started taking them. So yeah, it was a lot of trial and error. I finally found that that worked for my acne because we had been trying all those but at the same time it wasn't working with my mood, and it was making my periods more painful, and yeah, everything that I do not want, and I'd rather have acne than live that again. This being said, I met someone, or actually I went to Liberty's London, which is a department store in London, and they had a Laura Mercier counter there, and the makeup artist from Laura Mercier, she told me, hey, what about if you stop using all the acne targeted products? Actually, she didn't say it like that, but yeah, all the harsh chemicals. So basically all my acne products I was using, like tons of peels, tons of salicylic acid, everything to control oil and blah blah blah. And I was at first like, I'm not sure about that, but my skin was pretty bad like 2.5 months ago. It was like flaring non-stop, and the flares that would come out, they wouldn't really heal. Like, it would be chronically there. The same pore would get over and over again. So there was no way of me of calming that itchiness, irritation, redness that comes with the pimples. And yeah, it wasn't nice. So anyways, after hesitation, I decided to give it a try. And the two products she recommended for me were the Laura Mercier Multi-Face Serum, which is 2. Basically, one contains antioxidants from grapeseed. I'm not really sure right now. But anyways, one is antioxidant and the other are vitamins and sort of silicones to fill in like your skin and give it that glow. So if you're sensitive to silicones, it might not be a good thing for you, but I'm sensitive to certain types of silicones and this hasn't burnt me out. So this for the morning. You have to mix them both together so that they activate. Alone they're not active, they have to be mixed together to get active. So there is vitamin C in here, pretty much a lot of it, so it's really good that you can only get the active component once you activate it, so it's not like getting oxidized once it's in here. And the bottle is dark, so it prevents as much as possible from light hitting the components, which is good. Each one of them is 15 ml or half an ounce, I believe. Both together are an ounce, and it has lasted me I would say 2.5 months, these two bottles together. I still have some applications left, but yeah. The second product she recommended me, which she gave me a sample, was the Aromatherapy Associates Revitalizing Oil. And basically it's a oil that's meant for dull skin, skin that's looks like lacking of oxygen, skin that's slightly problematic in terms of dehydration, dry patches and blah blah blah. And she was telling me that this was amazing. And well, I looked at her skin and she said, yeah, I had been using this one and she liked it a lot, and her skin was impressively nice. And she said that she had breakouts before. So I was, well, it's always nice to see someone that has such a nice skin. So I decided to give this a go, and this is actually my second, and I still have 2 bottles there. That's how much I love it. I have not enough words on how good this product is. I know it sounds weird to put on oil on an acne-prone skin, but it just, every time I put this, my skin gets glowy. My pimples are, if I have pimples, they're like, the redness is soothed and they dry out much faster. Or actually, they don't dry out. That means I don't have dry patches. They just get reabsorbed by the body, which is, I don't know, it's super amazing for me. Also, the first benefit I didn't notice from this, which was about in 10 days, was that my milia was completely gone. I used to be called dragon skin because there were tiny bumps filled with like oil or whatever it is in the skin. And no matter how much I would get facials to get them removed, how much exfoliants or cleansers or oil absorbing products I would use, they would still be there and pretty bad. So this has gotten rid of that problem completely, and it has helped me to control my acne much better. Now I get only I've had a flare about a week ago, and now maybe I have only one pimple, but I didn't really notice anything today. So I will always have acne prone skin, I will always have pimples, but I'm really glad that I found something that actually can control my pimples better, and at the same time, well, it's a sort of a natural alternative, and also my skin looks better. I've got a lot of compliments on how my skin looks glowier in a sense. Yeah. Anyways, I would totally recommend this one. If you have to try one product, it would be this one. Definitely. It's just amazing. They have other oils in their series, but I like this one the best. And it's used after your face serum. And she also recommended me to not use moisturizer, because she said that the moisturizer could actually make my skin not happy and cause me breakouts. And actually that's true. I haven't been using like face moisturizer and my skin is pretty happy. And when I use a face moisturizer, it feels like, I don't know, not as good as the oil. Anyways, next product. These 4 other products were I got them by researching and seeing which would work best. Or actually, no, sorry. I'm sorry. This Aromatherapy Associates Soothing Balm, I also got the sample when I got the sample of the oil. And I absolutely love it. When my skin is really irritated or has painful pimples, I wash it with this. Or actually I wash it every day with this. But when I wash it with this, it's... oh, it calms my skin so good. And it's actually cleansing balm. That means it's oil based. It's purely oil. And it smells wonderful. And it melts into your skin and you wash it up with water. And you can give yourself a mini massage with this, which actually stimulates blood circulation, and it helps like your skin to work a little bit better. So that's a bonus. And yeah, it says it's a caring blend of omega-rich oils that ensure your skin is cleansed and hydrated, whilst German and Roman chamomile leaves your skin feeling calm and soothed. I don't know, I absolutely love it. That's what I know. The next product I've been using is the Michael Todd True Organics Blue Green Algae Toner. And I actually like it. It's pretty good, but I prefer the citrus one. But it calms my skin and it leaves it hydrated and glowy, which is what I like. Okay, last 2 products are terms of sunscreen, because without sunscreen, my pimples tend to get hyperpigmentation and tend to get more red or more irritated. So for sunscreen I like to use pretty much every day is the Josie Maran Broad Spectrum SPF 40 lotion. This is a titanium dioxide and zinc dioxide sunscreen. It doesn't have any sort of chemical sunscreens. Well, everything is chemical, but this forms a shield on your skin rather than reacting with your cells type of sunscreen. So it's good if you're sensitive to common sunscreens. This might be a good option. I bought it because I tend to be sensitive to normal sunscreens, with exception of the next one that I'm gonna show you. But yeah, it can leave the skin a bit oily though. After I have applied my face oil, I put this and I let it work well, and then I might blot a little bit before applying foundation or whatnot, but yeah, I tend to like it a lot. And this is argan oil based, so it has oil, of course, pomegranate oil, jojoba seed oil, apricot oil. But yeah, I think it's great. It hasn't broken me out. It feels nice and it really blends into your skin. And the next product, and I would say my absolute favorite, I've been using nearly every day, and that's a rare thing in terms of tinted moisturizer, sort of, is the Kiehl's Actively Correcting and Beautifying BB Cream in Fair. This has quite high concentrations of vitamin C as well as SPF 50, and it's a broad spectrum with 3 pluses, which means I think it's the maximum that you can get in UVA protection from regular sunscreens. But yeah, and this is, well, it has a weird color. I'm not sure if you can tell. It is more like a Asian BB cream in terms of the color, because it's not like bronzy or peachy or anything like that, but more towards the pink gray, which I find that it suits much more a bigger range of skin tones. Let me show you what it looks like on my hand. Here you can see that's the swatch. Yeah, it is a bit darker than my skin, but it doesn't really bother me actually, because I don't know, my skin looks fabulous when I wear this. My hyperpigmentation marks are fading really impressively fast, which I haven't really experienced with any other products. And also it corrects my skin pretty well. Like, I could go without concealer by only using this, so it has a pretty good coverage. In terms of lasting power, well, if you have very oily skin, this is gonna melt a little bit, unless you only use this and nothing else, because I'm using the serum, the oil, and then I'm using this as my sunscreen slash tinted moisturizer. But yeah, anyways, that's my regimen. Every morning I wash either my Shuimura oil, face oil, or my Aromatherapy Associates cleansing balm. Then I use my toner. I don't use any toner that has alcohol. It irritates my skin, and I tend to like toners that are natural based. So yeah, rosewater oil, rosewater, this type. So that's for my toner. Then I apply my Laura Mercier serum. Then I apply my face oil. I let it sink in. I do whatever I have to do, eat breakfast, whatnot, and then I apply my sunscreen or tinted moisturizer with sunscreen. So yeah, that's pretty much my routine. Of course, I use under eye cream, and during the night I might change it up a little bit. Right now I'm trying to finish my Dermalogica Age Smart repair serum, which is for night, and it's an oil with some peptides. So I'm finishing that up, and I'm using a little bit of differin where I have some flares, but only a little bit, and I'm just testing right now if my skin can tolerate that, if I can bring my skin towards more balance than what I have right now. And yeah, so yeah, this is a constant battle, the acne, but I figured out I wanted to share because, well, for me, acne targeted products didn't work that well. Different didn't work well in the past, but I don't know how it will work right now. But overall, all acne targeted products have not worked for me. And apparently things that aren't targeted for acne are working much better. So yeah, I mean, you should always listen to your skin and try new things. You won't really die by trying new skincare, even if it's not acne, for acne prone, or why not? My mother is over 50 years old and she has really oily skin, so the majority of anti-aging creams and serums are targeted towards more drier skin to very dry skin. So she has to use stuff meant for younger people, and her skin looks better with that than with the traditional creams for mature women. So it really doesn't say a lot your age or what skin condition you have. It can be an orientation to which products you should use. For some people, some things will work and will not work, so keep on trying new things until you find what really works for you. That's my whole point here. No matter if people tell you no, 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 you will, I mean, if you're stuck in something, people keep on telling you that you shouldn't move it, then you'll keep on being in the same rut. Anyways, I'm sorry this is turning out to be too philosophical and an extremely long video, but I just wanted to make this because I'm really happy it has helped me, and I would so like it if this video could help someone out there. Because I know how bothersome it can be to have acne. I really know that, and it can sometimes not really hurt to self-confidence, but you can look yourself in the mirror and be like, why do I have all these things in my face? Yeah. Anyways, what else could I tell you? Oh, by the way, if you're interested in this eye look, I'm not sure if you can see it, then let me know in the comments down below. I might do a tutorial. I have to, yeah, sorry, whoops, eyeglasses. I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm wearing contact lenses today. Can you see? Anyways, I'm wearing purple contact lenses, and the reason is that I'm going to go mini golfing in a black light center, so I wanted to put on some glow in the dark or glow under black light lipstick and eyeshadow and stuff. So yeah, it's my first time. I'm super excited. So I think that's it. Please let me know in the comments down below, like, what has helped your acne. What would you like to share? I really like to interact and know new things, but please just save your comments if you're trying to solve my problem, because everybody is different and everybody has different skins, different backgrounds, and what might work for you might not work for me, and vice versa. So if you're willing to share what has worked for you or what you think is great, then I would really like to hear it. But I don't want to hear like, you have to do this and this and this and this and that and really stop what you're doing, because you're not me and I'm not you. So yeah. What else could I say? I think that's everything. I hope you have a super evening, and I wish you the best. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe up there, and I'm gonna put the link to my blog down below. I'll be posting probably either tonight or tomorrow my look, the pictures plus everything that I've used in case you would like to do this look. And yeah, give it a thumbs up if you like this video, or a thumbs down. It's fine with me. I'm open to all kinds of opinion. If you didn't like my video, that's totally fine. And if you liked it, then I'm super happy, because that's why I'm making videos. Anyways, it's getting very long. Thank you very much for watching. Have a gorgeous day. Bye bye.